it's faster. What you got?
Uh-oh.
Did you do it?
Oh, we having a blast with smallmouth bass.
Oh, he's stuck in the trolling motor.
Look at the color. Oh, I thought I was gonna catch him. Here I am in the Midwest with my man, Adam Thompson. Adam Thompson is the owner of Graphics Gurus and Fresh Coast Outdoors. He's the one responsible for my sweet looking boat ride that I've been boasting and throwing off all 2020. And man, it was 30 degrees when we launched this morning. The water temp's 38 degrees now. We're here to show you.
I think it's about 5 now.
This guy's been busting me up all day. But we're here to show you the fish, the smallmouth, they still eat. Uh-oh, Adam. He don't feel very big either. Because he's a shad. God,
Hey, you got some bait.
man, how's that for bait, huh? That camera. Oh. Fish number 1, Adam. Wow. Fish number 1. Yeah, he is dark. He came from 18 foot of water, eating blade bait. We're having a blast with smallmouth bass. Just working that thing slowly, slow hops. Number 1 of many. There's number 2, Adam.
Huh?
Well, to show you on that live scope what I see, it's going. Yeah. Cut. Never mind. That's what a ball of bait looks like on here. You can see some fish, I assume bass, relating to it. There you go. Yeah. Oh, we found a school of rock bass. Gosh darn it. Oh,
look at that.
a largemouth is spoiling the smallmouth party. Largemouth! We got all sorts of fans here. The graph definitely shows us that fish are hanging out on the bottom. So the presentations today mimicked that, having our baits spending as much time as possible on the bottom. Blade bait action is real simple, but it's all about feel. Cast it out there, where most of the day we're in 18 and 20 foot of water. Casting out as far as you can and trying to lift that rod up 2 or 3 feet, maybe from a 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock position, which will lift that bait up 2 to 3 feet and bring it forward another 2 or 3 feet, hoping that we bounce it right in front of one of those fish's faces and get a reaction bite.
I am. I don't know if I'm supposed to be or not.
Adam, we might be on something. Come on. Come on,
There you
precious. Oh, it's a largemouth.
Good one.
Ain't no one invited this guy. Silver, I've been talking for years about that red hook. We'll see if it's going to make any difference, but I will point out the one hook that got him is actually on the outside of his mouth, not on the inside. That doesn't mean he didn't try getting the whole thing in his mouth, but it makes me happy I got sharp hooks up there.
Nice color.
We got an Alabama rig. Woo! I'll tell you what was cool about that, besides just catching a bass, smallmouth, was I was on my perspective mode up front, and I could actually saw the fish out. Actually saw a ball of bait, cast this out by the ball of bait, watch that fish come up and eat it on screen. It's one big expensive purchase, but boy, it's caught me some fish this year.
Fishing, but it was for steelhead and salmon.
ball of bait and all these little fish. This tells us we are in the right area. They're not very active, but we, at least with this electronics, we know where to fish. Our pads all around, and we did catch a couple doing it.
There you go.
Well, spinner rod. Well, maybe it's not so good, but it sure feels good. No, it's another largemouth.
Yeah.
Good grief.
There you go.
Woo! I'll show you though. That was my very first cast with a single swim bait. Oh, look at now. That's some pretty color on the fish. He ate it good.
Yeah, it's clean with it.
Yeah, very simple. All of our tackle being used will be in the description right down below. Check it out. You've got a promo code. Like Bite Me Tackle on this Hunter head. Best swim bait jig head I've ever come across. And of course, my Loch Ness Lures Nessie swim baits. That's a good sign. First cast with that. Boom. Ab and I are in a lake in the Midwest, and it's characterized with a creek, or should I say a river. A river actually flows into it and flows out. So there is some current here. These smallmouth typically, I say typically, they winter in here every year. They come off the creek, the river, and come into this lake. Now I also say Midwest because what we're doing today would work on any Midwest lake, whether you're in Wisconsin, Ohio, Minnesota, Michigan, or Indiana, even Illinois. Yeah? Hey, we got a smallmouth bass. I want to hear you say it. Say it, Adam.
Say,
I'm having a blast.
Having a blast
With smallmouth bass.
I think we're having a blast with smallmouth bass.
Evans, yes. The swim bait is only on a 1/4 ounce weight. So after a long cast, giving it several seconds to reach the bottom. Same with the Alabama rig, but it doesn't take nearly as long to get to the bottom. And then a very slow, steady retrieve.
Uh-oh. What do we do?
Oh, no!
Oh, we'll never know.
Stink.
We'll never know.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, that was at least a 6.5 pound
Hey, look,
smallmouth.
Bigfoot.
Oh, man. 6.5 pounder getting off. Bigfoot over there. Stinkowitz. Well, there you have it. An episode of the Hunter Fish chasing, I should say. More like chasing fish on December 5th, 2020. It was not a good bite, but we still caught smallmouth bass. Even caught a couple of largemouth to go along with it. They spoiled the party. But Evan, it's proof, at least, you can catch a fish when it's extremely cold water. Won't be long, though, it's froze over. But man, Adam, what do you say, man? What'd you think? It's pretty tough out here today.
That was a little rough.
Yeah, it was definitely a little rough.
You see, I can't stop, but
Yeah. He keeps wanting to go motor. This motor keeps going and going and going. But hey, thanks for tuning in. Check out Adam's shop. I'll put a link down there below as well. You need anything done to your trucks, vehicles, you name it. They can do about anything you imagine when it comes to decals. And thanks for tuning in. Till next time, we will see you on the water. Rock bass. Come here. Come on. Get over here. You stinking piece of little tiny smallmouth bass. But I still love you. Because you're a smallmouth bass. And it gotta be fun. Big to have a blast with smallmouth bass.